This news update is brought to you by...
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
Catch the sun power.
This is the 6 p.m. Barbados Today update for Friday, February the 21st, 2014. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Others may be skeptical of his proposal for Barbados to borrow $5 billion from the Arabs, but Agriculture Minister Dr. David Estwick has Sir Hilary Beckles in his corner. The UWI Cayfield campus principal says Barbados has been looking to the traditional sources of finance for far too long, and it's time to look elsewhere.
I was in full support of Minister Estwick when he said we need a new vision. And Minister Estwick is right. He is absolutely correct. We have been locked into a banking system with the Canadian banks who monopolize the Barbadian market, the Canadian banks who control the Caribbean money system. And through the control of the financial system, our government has very little room to maneuver. And so a minister says, hold on, let us look beyond these banking systems. How about the Chinese banking system? Don't we need the Chinese banking partners? How about the Arab banks? The Arab banks have been propping up Western banks with capital for the last 50 years. Why can't Barbados not engage Chinese banks and Arab banks to restructure our debt? And what he has done is to open the conversation to a new development path, which is consistent with what Arabara has said. The time has come to stop loitering on colonial premises.
Sir Hilary gave his support to Estwick's proposal, which is now being studied by the Prime Minister, while delivering a lecture on reparations from the colonial powers this afternoon. There's been an increase in the number of persons going to the Welfare Department for assistance in light of recent government retrenchments. In fact, Minister of Social Care Steve Blackett says some of the same workers who were sent home at the end of last year from the now disbanded Government National Environmental Enhancement Program have been the ones coming forward for welfare help. That program had been created to help wean some persons off welfare and into the world of work. Blackett revealed that he will be going to the House of Assembly next Tuesday to get over $4 million for the Welfare Department to take them to the end of this financial year. Meantime, the National Union of Public Workers wants terminated temporary workers to get their pensions and gratuity sooner than retirement age. In a meeting with the Ministry of the Civil Service this week, the union pointed out that the letters of termination of service given to the workers mention nothing about gratuity and pension. In keeping with a Caribbean Court of Justice ruling, those amounts are being stored to be paid at retirement age. But the union said in a statement today it's examining that decision with a view to having it overturned, since the ruling gives the government the right to eat its cake and have it too. Hundreds turned up at the Barbados Workers Union headquarters today to pay their respects to the late stalwart Byron Jackman. Stalwart from within the labor movement, led by BWU General Secretary Sir Roy Trotman, and including trade unionist Patrick Frost and St. Michael East MP Trevor Prescott, filed past the casket that bore his body. Jackman, who was a supervisor in the operations department and held various positions with the BWU, died suddenly last Monday. He was 58. The Kiwanis Club of Bridgetown's Silver Dollars for Children charity is seeking to raise $250,000 this year, and that's more than double the target 2 years ago. That's according to President of the Kiwanis Club of Bridgetown, Ken Knight, who says the program has raised more than $600,000 over the last 9 years.
I know this sounds very ambitious in light of the current economic climate which we're experiencing here. However, it's our hope that and wish that the public of Barbados will respond and give generously to the children of Barbados who are our very own.
There was no silver dollar drive last year, but in 2012, it raised about $62,000, falling short of its target of $100,000.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
Get your sun power.
The Bermuda government today presented a $1.17 billion budget, announcing significant spending cuts, but promising no job losses in the public service. Finance Minister Bob Richards also indicated government has no intention of increasing taxes or removing tax breaks given to various sectors of the economy. And internationally, hours after government and opposition leaders signed an agreement ending days of deadly fighting, Ukraine's parliament has moved quickly to cut the president's powers. It also sacked the interior minister and passed a bill that could free the jailed opposition leader. The changes were passed by a constitutional majority. That's been the 6 p.m. update. Join us again on Monday at 7 a.m. Until then, log on to www.barbadostoday.bb, subscribe to our e-paper and like us on Facebook to get more news and sports. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Have a great weekend.
This news update is brought to you by...
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
Get your sun power.